Right, Derek. So it's going to be quite a finale, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's gone to the last game of the season, and great excitement for League One football, because at the top of the table, it's extremely close, and it's the same at the bottom of the table. And we've put ourselves in a position now that we know all the permutations that would allow us to have another season in League One, and we understand what we've got to do, and we understand that other teams as well can help us.
Just after you took over and during that difficult run before the international break, were you confident you could take it to the last game of the season?
I think that you always hope that. I think that, when we came in, we were in the relegation zone, and we understood that the run of fixtures that had to come were extremely tough. And we have had to navigate them, and we have done that at times very well. There has been situations where it has been difficult, but we have picked up some really good wins, and also draws that have enabled us to get into the position where we're 2 points ahead with the last game of the season to come.
The results on Tuesday night were pretty helpful, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, John McMahon was at the Fleetwood game. I was at the Sunderland game, so we both had an understanding how things were going to go, and it was a big game for Sunderland against Rotherham, because Rotherham probably, if they had won, they would have gone up in goal difference anyway on the night. And then Fleetwood at a stage winning against Sheffield Wednesday, who had to win to get into the playoffs. And it's the same scenario come Saturday. Rotherham needing to go to Gillingham to pick up points. We need to pick up points against Sunderland. Sunderland need to pick up points against us. So from that point of view, Fleetwood go away to Bolton, and that's another difficult fixture.
You'd expect Sunderland to be really going for it, wouldn't you? Because they really need 3 points to be absolutely sure of their playoff place.
They're the same as us. I think that we are in a similar scenario where we want to get that 3 points that would enable us to have League One future next season. And we've only had one defeat at home in the last 8 games. We understand that Sunderland are on a 12-game unbeaten run, but we're really confident at home. We've got a huge backing. It's a sellout crowd for the game on Saturday, and we're all thoroughly looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, that passed me by, that home record, that since the turn of the year, I think it's 2 defeats in 10, and as you say, since you've been here, it's really sort of 1 home defeat.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's important, your home form. We would always like to have done better away from home, but we understand the league that we're in. We understand the quality teams that there are about, but we have shown here, the likes of beating, Oxford at home, Burton Albion at home. They've been, big wins for us, and we've taken points against Ipswich and Portsmouth as well. So we understand Sunderland are a huge football club, and we understand that they're in the same division as us, and that gives us that opportunity to try and get, something from the game on Saturday.
So how will you cope on Saturday during the game? Will you be having one ear across the game at Bolton and the game at Gillingham?
Well, nowadays technology is very good, so on my wrist I'll have a watch that will tell me what is happening at other places, and I will find out at a similar time to the supporters inside the stadium, and so no one will have to tell me what the result. I'll know what is happening elsewhere, but the only result that I really have to worry about is the one here, because that's the one that we can control. That's the one that we can, that if we get the full points, then we're safe.
How much do you rely on your experienced characters in a game like this? Not just the technical side of things, but the characters who cope with this sort of occasion.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think important that having experience in your dressing room and know how to win, and we've got that in the side. I think that we watched training this morning. The players were very good this morning, and we've got a core squad that are ready to go and to get us over this final hurdle.
And the atmosphere will make a difference, won't it? It's a sellout.
Yeah, I mean, being at home, is fantastic for us, because we've seen at home, last season in the playoffs against Tranmere, how that can help us, and we've got that experience of playing here at this season and last season of winning games that are important to us.
If this does go your way, will it be better than Wembley?
I wouldn't want to comment on that just yet, but you know, I think that we've got a lot of work still to do. We've got 90 minutes of football still to play, but you know, we've come here with, you know, so many games to go, and we're trying to, you know, get this football club safe.
And in terms of injuries, how are you looking? I guess it's still the Ryan McLaughlin situation. Anything else?
Yeah, we've got one more that is out for Saturday, that played last Saturday. I'm not going to name it who it is, but he is out for this weekend. Everybody else is good to go.